Hey guys, so it's been a while since I made a video on this channel. I've just been oh so busy with you, me, her, and he. So I got an anonymous question on Tumblr saying that I should start my own YouTube channel, which I already have, obviously. And then I got a question after that with a topic for a video. Now I'm not really sure if the topic was supposed to be meant for you, me, her, and he, or my own personal channel. I don't know if it's the same anonymous. Since I don't start off the weeks with you, me, her, and he, I just figured I would make it on this channel for you, Anon. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope it's okay that I'm making it on my own personal channel. So, the anonymous questions, plural, I got for this topic were, and I quote, "Do you believe in that saying that you never stay with your first girlfriend, parentheses, if you're lesbian / bi / queer, and parentheses, ellipses?" I think what Anon is trying to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, Anon, that do you believe that you can't stay with your first girlfriend if you're lesbian, bi, or queer? Second question is best breakup songs, parentheses, sad / mushy / happy / etc. and parentheses. Third question, what are some of the best ways to get over your first girlfriend breakup? Especially if you broke up but are still in love, parentheses, weren't able to work things out due to other factors, parentheses, question mark? I'm going to tackle this with the first question first. I think it's rare for someone to stay with their first girlfriend. The thing is about trying to stay with your girlfriend, especially now in our generation, like, people definitely have this need to explore more, and, you know, they feel this need that they have to be with multiple people to, you know, not only experience life, but also to get to know themselves a little better. For a lot of people, they need to be with more people to mature, and you might not see that now, and you might think that, like, you know, you don't need anybody else and you can grow up with that person and you'll change with them, but especially your first girlfriend, you tend to be younger and it's a really new experience. And I think a lot about being with your first girlfriend is a lot about finding yourself and a lot about, you know, figuring out what kind of companion you are and what your faults are in being in a relationship and what your pros are, and how you can work on that with, you know, your next girlfriend or your next partner. If you really have that strong of a connection with someone, it's possible. I mean, it's hard and rare, like I said, but I think it's possible. You know, we always hear about these things like high school sweethearts and have been together for what, like 40, 50 years and are still happy. But, you know, it's all different for everybody, you know, it's all relative. Number 2. Best breakup songs. Actually, I have a playlist that was definitely used a lot during my breakups called Swiss. It's called Songs When I'm Sad. I know from the top of my head that a lot of the ones I liked, like, there's like a good angry breakup song, which I like, Lover, I Don't Have to Love by Bright Eyes, Knife by Grizzly Bear, pretty sure some Coco Rosie's on it. If you want to hear more about the playlist, just message me on my Tumblr and I will give you the playlist. I don't have any happy songs on it, I don't think. I have upbeat songs. Yeah, it's a fun playlist, and if you want me to make you a breakup playlist with happy music, I definitely would love to do that. So, question 3. I don't know if you have seen my You, Me, Her, and He video about first girlfriends, but I highly recommend checking that out as well. I'll post a link for that video if you want. You can go look at it. You know, that's actually a really good question. I have definitely been through that. If I can recommend anything from my personal experience of that, I would say, number 1, first things first, you need your distance from her. I don't know if you guys go to school together or not. I know for myself, I went to school with her, and so I didn't get my distance, and now, and I still to this day truly believe that you cannot get over somebody if you don't have your distance. There's no possible way you can get over someone if you have to see them every day. So I think it's just really important that you make sure you can get your distance any way you can. Hang out with your friends a lot. Go out. Don't sit at home and wallow. It's really important that you keep yourself doing things, do activities, meet new people, to keep things interesting. You need to make sure that your friends still want to be around you and that you're not being all mopey and annoying, and you want to make sure that, if this great girl comes along and you don't even notice it because you're sitting in a corner crying, like, you don't miss that opportunity. Also, I think it's really important to make sure you don't talk about your breakup with anybody but maybe like your best friend. A lot of people will probably be asking you about it, especially if you were like a high profile couple. Even though you might think you're okay with talking about it with people and they ask you about it, even if they're asking politely, I don't think it's really good to talk about it until probably 3 or 4 months after the breakup, when you really feel like you have everything under control, because you could be talking to someone and out of nowhere something might slip, and so that person might tell somebody else and it'll go back to her, and it will just be more emphasis that like you're really not doing well. Not like I have any personal experience with that. Ooh, another thing that's really important is you can't think about how she's doing. You can't think about if she's doing better than you. You can't think about like if she's looking okay and things like that, because that's only going to freak you out more, and you'll be like, I just need to make sure that I have closure before her, and that will actually slow down your process of making yourself get back to normal, if you will. It's not a competition, and you have to make sure that you are, recovering at the pace that's good for you. And, everybody's different with the way they deal with hard things like breakups. You can't really figure out how she's doing without really being her. And if you try to, you're definitely going to jump to conclusions. Maybe you broke up for a reason. That's another really big thing to remember. Like, you need to get it out of your head, even if it could happen that you guys are going to get back together, because that will prevent you from getting over her. You'll have this thing in the back of your mind saying like, well, we could get back together in months. You say you're still in love with her. You can't just wait, You need to move on, and maybe in a couple of years or maybe in a couple of months you will get back together, but you need to be a healthier person, a better person, a more recovered person, for you guys to even have a better relationship if you are to get back together, if that makes sense. I hope that this was helpful for you, Anonymous, or anybody else watching. Sorry that we haven't been making videos on you, me, her, and he. We have not had any topic suggestions. You can message me on Tumblr, you can message Michelle on Tumblr, you can message Sophia Maria, you can message anybody, and with questions, with topics, and we will answer them. But we need you guys to help us out, because we haven't gotten topic suggestions in a really long time. I will post links under me. I hope you are having a lovely Thursday, even though this is not the You, Me, Her, and He channel. And I hope you guys give us topics soon so we can have a lovely Thursday on the You, Me, Her, and He channel. Alright, so thanks guys!